Hey Kim, it is April. It is Sunday. It is Easter. It just rained. And I wanted to take a quick minute to go over the tiny urban garden and what's happening here. So let's see. This is my native bed. I've got wild strawberries here. And here's my nice biggest patch of wild geranium. Behind it, that's blue-stemmed goldenrod. Now it gets a little tricky back here. This, somebody laid on this. So you can see over there, they're just upright. Somebody laid on this. This is Camassia. It is a native North American bulb, but it's native to the western US. Underneath it, you can see, let's see, that's golden Alexander. That's some swallowtails, like that's native. Okay, we also have some, I believe this is yellow coneflower. We have some wild violets. That's the Illinois state flower. All right, and then in here, next to the Camassia, which will die back, we've got our aster, our New England aster, which is great in the fall to feed the insects. Now here you see we are gonna have some flowers very soon on some of these wild strawberries. But over here, look, we've got a couple of nice big ones. Our Virginia bluebells that started blooming a few days ago. There's obviously a lot more to come of those. Some things haven't popped up yet, of course, we're early. Last year my bluebells opened up like almost 2 weeks earlier. It's a cooler spring. Now, if we go in here real close, here's your bee balm right down there. So you see how small the bee balm is. And then, let's see what else is interesting in here. I'm not sure if these are asters right here. Behind them there, and here's one with a little branch sticking up that's gonna turn into a flower. Those are the native columbine that are red and yellow. Okay, let's see what else we've got in here. I did have, I don't know where it went, but I have something growing in here that's not supposed to be in here. This is a really big patch of phlox that I think I'm gonna keep because they're purple, because my other ones are white. But they're so close to the front and they get really tall. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna transplant them. Over here, here's more phlox. I'm gonna have to pull those out because this is my big patch of the summer phlox. This, oh, look at this. Is this my first milkweed? Here we go, right here. Here's my first milkweed I've found in here. Now in the back, what I'm not sure about, right here, this is about where the cardinal flower should be, and I'm not sure if that is cardinal flower or not. Okay, and then this will be in here because I've already caged it off. I moved the cage from last year, but the rabbits really went crazy on this. This is the sky blue aster. Now, my blueberries are not looking real hot. I don't have a lot of buds. This one has more buds than the other one though. I don't know what happened. I don't know if rabbits were eating this. I don't know. I gotta pay better attention. But you can see that there's actually 2 or 3 plants of rhubarb right here, so it makes this one always seem bigger as opposed to that one. And then here is a feverfew. That's one of your favorite plants. I can pull it for you if you want. It's not native, but it is an herb. Then here's our gooseberry that somebody came along and hacked without permission last year. This is a random allium or onion, that plant that I think is just floral that must have flown in from the neighbors. You can see in my pathway here. First, let's just cut my pathway. All these bee balm have moved out here, so I don't know if I'm gonna move them back in or if I'm gonna pull them out and give them to you. Then in the fall, you know, I just threw a bunch of my chive and scallion seeds in here just because, You know, I wanted to see if they would grow, and then whatever, I can pot them and give them to people, or whatever you want to do, we can sell them. You see this? That's the scallion there. This is a scallion here. But a lot of these are chives. And then in the back here and over here, I got more columbine that I must have thrown some seeds in there. I'm not sure what happened, but those will be transplanted either to your yard or over in the back there in my yard. And we've got our scallions that have been growing here for 3 years in this raised container. They're in the front. I'll be planting other stuff in the back here. There's not much going on in the back end here yet. Oops, sorry, my finger got in there. Here's some more of the New England asters back here. That's the back view. Where is, oh, here it is. Let's see. Oh, we got some of this right here. This tall guy right here, that's our Virgin's Bower, or Clematis virginiana, native climbing vine. It does not need to be in my bed there. So here's where I'm going to be planting some lettuces, some beans, and cucumbers. I pulled up all the wood that was on top of these beds, but now I gotta go through the leaves and put on some nice fresh topsoil, and then probably put some more leaves on them. This I bought and put together last year. So we'll see what's going on inside. Sorry. So I've got some lettuces started in here that I planted a few weeks ago. So they got a head start. And then over here are my winter sowed things, seeds. I do have to tell you, I did find finally one cardinal flower popped up, which I'm super excited about. Oh, it just rained a lot. I gotta empty these. They don't need all that water.